Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Welcome everyone to the Sloppy Joes podcast and a happy Tuesday one and all. Hi Joe Smith.
Hello, how are you?
Very good. Are you well?
It's nice to have a bit of consistency with the three of us on, isn't it?
It is.
No
It
Dom
feels
today,
old
unfortunately.
school. Is Dom alright though? I've not seen...
Dom's good. Do you know why Dom's not here?
Why?
Because he's on the stage, my dear, at the Lowry, practicing with his
very
friends. I think he's doing like a helping out the kind of practice of a performance. I don't know if he's actually part of it.
Yeah. So
But
it's
he's there
the
all week,
rehearsals.
so-
That's quality,
No, we
innit?
can't see him,
And then they
unfortunately.
might catch, a director's eye
He might do.
if he doesn't accidentally bring one of his piss bottles.
Next thing you know, Hamlet. Which
Hamlet?
isn't a very small pig. Yeah, no. How are you?
You're getting buffet food. I'm very good. I'm enjoying a little bit of sunshine out there.
It's nice, isn't
It
it?
feels like spring.
Yeah.
The
It
one
does.
thing though I've never really got on top of is shorts weather.
What do you mean?
No, I don't really look good in any shorts.
No,
bit
I don't look good in
dorky.
shorts. Yeah, some people just do shorts, don't they? I've never been into shorts. I can't do shorts.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. My legs are too long. I'm too long as a person generally. I think short people look better in shorts. Ethan James, ladies and gentlemen.
Ethan James!
Speaking of,
Oh, hello everyone.
how do you feel in shorts?
I like to wear shorts in occasions where it's hot, maybe abroad. Otherwise, I'm not a frequent short wearer.
Short user.
I don't really know. I think I look about 13 years old when I wear shorts because I have my big clunky trainers and maybe some like trainer socks, and I look a bit like he's come out to play.
Yeah,
Kind of
and
thing.
also you insist on wearing kind of like, do you know those shorts that are just school trousers but cut off
Well, I can't get it right.
with a belt? And you wear a little blazer with a tie
What
that's
do you
that
mean
long.
you can't get it right?
With a bonnet.
I can't get it. So I remember like walking on my Friday Bale, and I was in my shorts once, and I kept going. I don't know how you look so good, and I look like literally I'm gonna go knock my mate's house door and say, "Do you want to come play tag with us?"
Yeah.
I can't shake it off.
If anyone's got any advice on how we can wear shorts better, because in my whole life I've never got to grips with them.
Maybe that could be
really
a new
haven't.
segment of the pod, like fashion segment like
Yeah.
on this morning.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Ethan, this is your moment, isn't it? Because I do believe 2 years ago, around about this time, we brought Ethan, the story of when Man United played Newcastle United in the same cup that Ethan went on to win last week. It didn't go that well last time for Ethan, did it?
United won.
United won. Great day.
Newcastle lost. Great day for us.
Great
Terrible
day.
free thing.
Terrible free thing.
Newcastle
Awful,
2 years
awful.
later found themselves there again. This time against Liverpool. Top of the Premier League.
Yeah.
Champions elect, let's say.
And going into it, there's a lot on their plate in there in terms of trophies they can win.
Yeah.
One of the best teams in England. And Ethan, differently this time round, you had a ticket.
I had so many tickets, 3, and I decided to keep them all and disperse them amongst friends.
That's
good.
nice here.
That's really nice.
Did you charge them then?
I charged them £100,
How much did you pay for them?
97.
So you're making profit, clear profit.
What did you do with all that money you made?
Gifted it to charity, actually.
Well, that's,
Yeah.
that's £6. That £6 went to charity, did it?
Well, if my pints kitty is charity, well, so be it.
So
Big
talk us through
day.
the day.
Yeah, when did you go down to London?
What time did you wake up? What did it feel like?
Were you
Talk us through
erect
the lot.
straight away?
So it all began on March 16th, the Sunday, the final of the Carabao Cup.
Brilliant.
I woke up and I was just thinking, God, that alarm's gone early. Lo and behold, it's the big day. You forget, because you must recognise, do you know when you wake up, there's that half a second where you just don't clock your identity,
Yeah.
what's
I know what
going
you
on.
mean.
Some people argue who are in a lot of pain in life, that's actually the one part of the world where they're actually free. Is that second?
I don't know. I literally think you might have just made that up on the spot right then. I've never heard that. Have you?
Never heard that.
You're free for that 1 second.
When you just don't have any problems, any concerns, and it all comes flooding back
That
to
actually
you.
makes sense.
It does make a bit of sense.
But how do you make the most of that 1 second, I guess?
Just constant naps. So if you can be flickering in and out of sleep to the point where you're barely even dipping your toe over the line and back, you can ride that 1 second all the way through a day. You can do 24 hours of that.
I've woken up from some naps where I thought, this is where... That was wild. I can't explain for the audio listeners what just bloody happened then. That was mad. Go watch that whenever. Timestamp where we are now. Just go watch whatever that was. Anyway, Ethan, right, so you wake up, you're happy.
So this time it wasn't despair, it was, this is the day. So I was doing a little vlog for Joe's channel, which he's the boss of, called Stretford Paddock.
Never heard of it.
So I had to do something for them, just to count. Apparently people are quite interested in seeing how the big day unfolded. So up I was, in getting all ready for the big day out, and what I was wearing was extra tight jeans. And you're probably thinking, why are you telling us that?
Yeah.
But there's an importance to it, because I've recently fell in love with corduroy.
Corduroy jeans, you brought it to his attention, Uniqlo,
Yeah.
I believe. Min.
And probably because I'm slightly neurodiverse, I can only wear the cords now ever since I bought them. So for the last 4 or 5 months, I've not worn anything else but cords. These 2 pairs of cords.
It's definitely struck a chord.
Yeah, he's like Ed Sheeran, he's got that many cords on him.
Brilliant.
2, a brown pair and a nice navy blue one.
Which pair made the trip?
Navy blue.
Oh.
Because, funnily enough, this little sweat piece that I'm wearing, and I wore a black shirt because I thought, this is the final. I'm not being a little scumbag in my jersey. I'm dressing up for the big day out. Do you know what I mean?
Like, like the manager would wear a suit.
Like the manager.
So everyone in the Newcastle end wearing a Geordie top was a scumbag?
Well, no, they just don't carry as well as me.
Yeah. And they've usually got their tops off anyway.
Yeah, they don't need it. They can wear shorts.
So extra tight jeans to keep the paper tickets stuck to my leg.
Oh,
so no cockneys can get in there and pickpocket you. Cockneys.
Cock meat. What's he saying? No cock meat. Is that how tight they are?
Well, it does
Pushes
limit.
it right back in.
Oof, honestly. And, well, you do feel that a bit. That's part of the reason for not being part of the tight jean brigade anymore.
Part of the joy.
Anyway, so off I went to the station, and I went to the wrong station.
What, are you in Piccadilly at the minute?
No, well, at the minute I'm in the taxi, but then I'm going towards Victoria.
What are you doing? Why?
Got it all wrong.
Just text me now and again. Just
Like you're his
there's
dad.
one station that gets to London. It's always Piccadilly,
And it always will be.
and it always will be.
And I went to Victoria, and then the taxi man said to us, oh, so you're off to Yorkshire today? I went, no, I'm off to London. And he went, the trains from Victoria only go north. And I went, and then
It was that point he knew that you were on your back foot, wasn't it?
So I gave
When
him
he
2
said that
quid.
and you went,
Was it an Uber? Did you give him a bit of cash and just said?
Give him the 2 quid. So the £6 profit I made was down to 4 from
Yeah,
Nick and
2
Andy.
on the day.
Yeah.
What is he? And he took you to Piccadilly for 2 quid.
No, he took us there for free. I just give him the
Oh, that's
2
nice.
quid on the Uber.
Oh, that's nice.
That's lovely.
Lovely man.
Tale of
Type
cup final
bastard.
day generosity.
Were you gonna miss it if he didn't give you a lift?
I would have missed that train in particular.
Oh, that is crazy.
Yeah, but it got off to such a lucky start, didn't it? And long may it continue. London, the big smoke, the capital of the UK for those who are
Well,
American.
England.
Correct. Also,
UK.
Capital of the UK is not London.
It is.
Don't think we've got one, do we?
It's London.
Well,
is it?
Is it? I thought Wales is Cardiff and Scotland is Edinburgh. And
Yeah, well, yeah, but the capital of the UK is London.
I don't know if we've. Are you
didn't know
talking shit?
I know I'm telling the truth.
The capital of the UK is London.
It is. So there I was. I walked out of Euston Station, and all you can see around you is buses and people and cars. And it's
Is he right?
He's right.
told you.
London is the capital of the UK and also the capital of England.
I apologise.
So all the UK's eyes were on me. And
Are you boozing yet?
well, what I do is I go to the hotel. I say hello, woman at the hotel, and lo and behold, it was a dog.
What are you talking about?
What? So I went to the reception desk, and it was a dog. So it shocked me. Then
Yeah, it shocked us right now. Don't move on.
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
a tiny fluffy thing
Did it
just
have
stood on the
a
desk.
shirt
You
collar?
talking
Did it have a little Premiering purple shirt on?
No, it's naked.
Particularly
Did
good
it
with
bark at you?
No, I just looked at it. It was very hospitality. It was very nice to see it.
Did it give you a? Did it tell you where the free Wi-Fi was and what's going on?
Well, no, it was
Can you try that word again?
hospitable.
Very good.
Thank you. I was getting confused between hospitality in a hotel. And,
Yeah,
Yeah, we get it.
It's good.
So, are you lying to us about the dog?
no. I've got a video of the dog.
So you went to a hotel that was ran by a dog.
Well, then the woman came round the corner afterwards, and she said, "Leave your stuff with me, son. Me and the dog will look after it." Brilliant news.
Was it sat on a chair?
It was on the desk, next to the bell.
Did it not?
2-star hotel.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Next to King's Cross.
How much a night was it?
Between the three of us, we paid £42 each for a 2-bedder.
Between the three of you, what, you, the dog, and the woman?
Oh, sorry, me, Andy, Nick.
Oh, okay.
So, do you ever think to yourself, I wonder when London would be like, and I don't mean this politically, but I wonder when London would be like full. Do you know what I mean? Do you know when they said there was not a hotel room in sight?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Wonder when it would be full, how many people that would be.
What London can hold at max capacity.
Mad, just to think. So, are these two all right to share a room with?
Oh, yeah, they're fine, they're friends. I know them. I don't like sharing beds with other people, but in this scenario, I did. But yeah, usually not a big fan at all. So off I pop out of the hotel, and what you do is, I was wondering where to go. So all I simply did was get a plastic cup from the floor that was left from like a local bar, pop it next to the big wall next to King's Cross, and you can just hear the Geordies sing.
Fuck off.
And you just follow the crowd noise, and then so I was like, that's that way. So I set off, and only 3 streets later, believe it or not, this pub called the Mad Dog, named after Jason Tindall, Newcastle United's Mad Dog Nutty assistant manager.
After Jason Tindall.
He got plastered all over the pub.
Really?
The logo was him shushing. It was like, this is the place to be.
Wow.
What? Is any of that actually true?
Yeah, they rebranded the pub
For Jason Tindall?
for Jason
Yeah, but
Tindall.
you would do, wouldn't you, if you know the Geordie boys were up or down? Sorry.
So was
you'd rebrand, wouldn't you, to make?
Was that like the official Newcastle fans pub pre-match then?
It was definitely a pub with Newcastle branding around it.
Was anyone in there?
It was packed to the rafters.
Oh man, there's something about those beers before the game, isn't there?
Oh.
Because anything could happen.
They go down like fucking
Anything could
butter.
happen.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
How are you feeling at this point? Are you nervous? Are you excited? Are you scared? Are you emotional?
Calm as calm could be.
Really?
I was just thinking, this is my day.
This might. Is Alan with you?
We will meet Alan.
What a dick.
And there'll be a video of Alan.
Oh, we got a video.
So
Strap yourselves in, folks.
I'm in the queue, the big queue, the long queue for the pub, and God, I'm there for many minutes, maybe 30, 40 minutes.
Ooh.
Get the front of the pub, 2 pints of Guinness, $7.20 a piece. Get that down, you big boy.
Could've gone
Worked out a hack. Secret routes to the toilets. Just pretend to go down to the toilets, jump back up, sneak into the shorter queue. You've reduced your time by 27 minutes.
That's good. Smart.
Oh wow.
More.
So I'm sorry. So every time you wanted a drink, it was about a 30-minute queue.
Yeah, it was, but not when you work it out like me. Wow. Hacked it. Got chatting to a couple of, I hope they don't mind me calling them Yanks.
Americans.
So we got chatting to them. They came all the way over with no tickets. They just wanted to be close to the atmosphere.
So I guess you made a bit of...
Well, I didn't decide to flog Andy's ticket, even though I just was considering it. I thought, no, that would be cruel. So I didn't, which was lovely. So then off we popped to the stadium, the Wembley Stadium, and went in there, got our tickets and stuff. I was separate to everyone else, but I got their tickets up on the phone, lied to all the stewards, said I got sent the wrong way, they let me through. That's wonderful, that, isn't it?
Loves a lie, doesn't it?
Does love a lie. And also, so you sold all the tickets to your mates so they could sit together and you were just by yourself?
Well, I thought I'd do the honourable thing.
You were by yourself?
Well, I was, but then I just snuck through and found everyone.
Yeah, but were you sat by yourself?
I would have been, but then I wasn't. We all just stood
so
together.
You lied about that?
Just lies about everything. Lying about the queue.
So I guess you didn't sit down throughout the whole game?
Stood up throughout the whole game. These legs can do that. With these tight jeans, it's like having a stanchion down there.
It's like,
you know what I mean?
It's like wearing those compression socks that old women wear on planes.
Yeah.
No chance of a blood clot for this guy.
What was the best moment of the 90 minutes?
Oh, that's a great question. Probably the 2 goals were scored.
The goals were crazy.
For people who didn't watch it, because I know not everyone who watches this is a football fan, Newcastle haven't won a major trophy in how long before this?
So a domestic trophy 70 years, a trophy 55.
So a long time.
A long time.
Almost the time of all of us put together.
Yeah.
Age-wise.
Too long.
And Liverpool were the holders of this trophy. Like we said, they're going to win the Premier League this season. One of the best teams in Europe. And genuinely, Newcastle battered them.
Yeah, you did.
Liverpool were made terrible by how good Newcastle were. How was it to watch? Was it surreal watching it? You just like, from about 40 minutes, I knew you'd won.
A sea of black and white across the stadium, and then there you were, just floating amongst it like a lost boy on a raft. And it was
bleak.
Great to be part of the sea, because the sea then swallows you up and you become one with it. So magical.
When did you cry?
So after the second goal, I celebrated, and then I immediately became, oh fucking hell, we actually could do it now.
Something to lose now.
Yeah, it's something to lose, and I became a lot less animated and a lot less buzzing about.
One of them.
Quiet, and I kept using the tactic of counting it every 5. So I said that it was to help Andy, but it was to help me. I'd go, right, Andy, 80th, get to the 85th, brilliant. We'll get to the 90th. All right, 90th, get that. Oh, fucking hell, they've scored.
Oh, that was movie. There's nothing like when you're in a game when you're winning and the time on the clock. If you're only winning by 1 goal as well.
Yeah. Well, the FA Cup final last year. Did you go?
Yeah.
Yeah, we both went when we beat City. It was the same thing. We were 2-0 up. Actually, the better team. Probably not as dominant as Newcastle were, to be fair. And then City get one back.
Yeah.
And those last 20 minutes, my dad, like I told you, walked and stood in the concourse. Couldn't watch the game, just stood facing the beer and stuff.
Well, I sat on the floor because I didn't have a seat, so nobody could see me, and I wasn't watching for a bit.
Yeah,
and then
too much, innit?
It's horrible.
Yeah,
and the final whistle goes. I couldn't believe it. I ran to the railing to hold me up because I was almost collapsing because I couldn't believe it, and I just sat there. And honestly, the jeans were cutting it at that point. I was toppling over. So I grabbed the railing.
Just like straight halfway like that. No bending his legs whatsoever, just in half and then fell forward.
That's class.
The railing kept me up.
Did you cry?
A few tears flowed. And then we just said, we don't know what to do with ourselves now. Well, there was one man who did know what to do. So we got to the Green Man pub, and there was Alan with all his mates who were no younger than 63.
Yeah, they remember the last time they won the cup.
They did.
They were there.
Feels like yesterday.
So that was quite emotional. And then, so I was chatting to all the old blokes, and there was Alan, had a little word with him. Yeah. He was saying how special it was. And then we got on the tram. Alan, who I think had a 50-pint weekender, which was fantastic. He absolutely smashed out the park.
Ethan, Alan, 60-year-old men, London. First cup win in ages. How was your night?
So on the booze and the Green Man, we're getting the underground. There's a great clip here of Alan jumping around trying to get everyone to sing. I'll put that in now.
Put it up, Newcastle won it.
Can I say that reminds me so much, Ethan, of I don't think you remember the clip of when Daryl was coming out of a Blink 182 gig that we went to, and he tried to get everyone to sing Blink 182, and he picked the hardest song. Do you know that I Miss You? I miss you, miss. Don't waste your time.
Oh yeah.
He stood up in front of everyone. Went, hello there, and everyone didn't catch on. They just let him fucking sing. Nightmare. Daryl and Alan should meet.
Oh, I think the world would explode. I don't know if it could handle such brilliant crack. But listen, good night out. End with M&S meal deals on the bed.
Pardon?
Posh M&S. Have you heard of M&S?
Nice. Did you as Geordie lot have somewhere to go party? Because it's quite difficult as big groups of lads to go into places, isn't it?
Well, we did the Green Man and stuff, and then there was like a few bars dotted around. Like the Tinder piece was still open later on when we got back, and then M&S meals on bed at 12:30, and in bed tucked in for the next day.
Nice. Did you do anything else on the Monday when you woke up?
Paddy's Day.
Amazing.
So, Wob said, I'm not having any of this, you're off, I've heard. So you're coming down to Didsbury with me, we're getting on the Guinness again. So got back on that, and I had a green pale ale. You know the Salmon and Knowledge that's near us in town?
Yeah, they've opened a new one, haven't they?
There's another one in Didsbury.
Was that alright?
It is, but I missed the dockyard because they did brilliant loaded duck fries.
Oh, they did do brilliant loaded duck fries. Have you been to the station over the road?
Yes.
That's got a belting Guinness.
It's a big Celtic fan club as well there.
Is it? We sat in there, me and Daryl, the other day. Just 8 pints. Just fucking...
You ate the pints?
Ate the pints and just put the world to rights. With Statman Dave as well.
Oh, God.
Should come to one of them.
I know, I think I remember you saying, but well, I would
actually, hold on.
Yeah, well,
I invited you.
But that was when I was getting assaulted at the theatre, which you missed.
I didn't miss that. I invited you, and actually, you fucking rude, you. Let me read this out. See what I always get told off for being rude, but let me tell you this, and you didn't even fucking reply to me. What a lovely gesture. I said, here we go.
Yeah, but if I'm at the theatre, I can't really do much about that. Yeah.
Here we go, Ethan. Daryl and I are boozing later tonight if you're about. Fancy it? Really? Yeah. ? Yeah. Where at? Can do, but the theatre with blah blah at 7 o'clock. Sent you a couple of messages to say where we were. Blue tick. Didn't get a response till the Monday. 3 days later. Who do you think I am?
Well, that's... Hang on, where's Joe gone? Where's he gone?
Joe's not been in for the last 4 or 5 minutes. I thought we would ignore the fact that he was gone.
Oh, I didn't realise he was gone.
As time happens, he's gone to see the brilliant comedian Shane Gillis at the Co-op with Jay and had to dart off. And Shane Gillis, you know Shane Gillis?
Never heard of him.
He's so funny. I flew back from New York last night.
Yeah.
Shane Gillis got in front of me in the queue.
Is he really recognisable?
He's a big tall guy. He looks a little... You could say I look like the British version of Shane Gillis.
What's his
I'm
job?
Just not as funny. He's a comedian.
Ah.
Get this, right? He was with a blonde lady, Ethan. Okay?
No, lovely.
I'm only telling you this. I didn't want to say it to you. With a blonde lady. They get to a plane entrance.
Yeah.
Do you know when you turn left, that's the expensive seats? First class, business, etc. You know that, don't you?
Well, like in the olden days of the theatre, where the rich used to go one way and the poor the other.
Anyway, basically the posh seats are to the left.
Yeah.
Economy to the right. That's where we are. We're in economy. We don't have the cash to splash it because it could be like thousands.
Yeah.
Shane Gillis and this blonde lady are walking. They get on the plane.
Yeah.
Shane goes to the right.
She
goes to the left.
That's horrible.
Now, I can't tell you if they were a thing or maybe it's a PA support act, maybe.
Lover, mistress.
I don't want to spread no rumours.
No, I would not do that. Those are just false allegations immediately.
Joe Smith now is going to make a quite remarkable comeback, isn't he, Ethan?
How?
Well, with kind of done the 9 out of 10 club.
I wasn't meant to mention he wasn't here.
Yeah, but we were doing so well just bringing up me and you.
I forgot.
I guarantee not many listeners would have clocked for the last 5 minutes. It was just me and you. And then you cut to the wide.
Yeah, but he can't be quiet, can he? He'll be chirping him or something.
Joe Smith's going to make a miraculous comeback now for what is the 9 out of 10 Club World Cup first quarter final. Let's get into it.
Oh, that's definitely 9 out of 10. Definitely. Oh, that is sensational! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 10. Right then, a huge moment, Joe, is here. It's the 9 out of 10 Club World Cup quarter-finals. And we do things a little bit differently. We've got 13 items. We're going to do a group of 3, a group of 3, a group of 3, and a group of 4.
The 4 is a group of death. You don't want to be in there.
You don't want to be in there.
And the game that
only one can make it through of each of those groups, by the way.
And then we've got the semis, and then bloody hell, we'll have the final.
That final's going to be ridiculous.
It's a battle of, well, there's 2 chicken items here, and there is a rogue. We have to make an apology because we did put sausage roll through, but we are quite bad at organising, and we didn't remember that actually water won.
Yeah.
So today's matchup is buffalo wings against the Pheno Pitter against a glass of water.
Lift a glass of water.
Cheers.
Classic.
And Ethan, you got your water there, mate?
Cheers.
So let's just get tucked right into these, and let's maybe start with the water.
Yeah. Also,
Because-
as well, we're not doing Instagram votes. We're just doing us 3 in this room and Patreon.
For the quarterfinal onwards, we
Yeah.
want patrons to.
Water's
really
phenomenal. Water for me. I know what you're thinking, but
God, that water's unbelievable.
like, there is nothing like needing a glass of water and then having it. Sometimes I need a buffalo chicken wing. But when I eat it, I'm like, right, I've just eaten one. It's not like I've got the sort of, that release, the sensation of when you have that water. So we've got buffalo wings there. You're scranning them, aren't you? You're a madman. Ethan, do you want to come and get some? Go and leave it on the wire. Come on, get stuck in here.
So,
these are from a place called Cockfighters, I believe. Brilliant name.
Wings. Very good wings.
Brilliant name.
So,
good coating on these bad boys as well.
wings are obviously a fantastic food, and they're one of your kind of signpost foods, aren't they, Joe? They are a Joe McGrath of a food.
Well, Wingfest back in Manchester.
Exactly.
Our people are speaking to their people about another sponsorship.
Oh, we'd love it. We love Wingfest every year, of course.
Fingers crossed. Now, Cockfighter. Actually, Joe, by the way, do you know where we live?
Yeah.
You can get these delivered now. They've got a dark kitchen in Stockport.
Really?
I got a Cockfighter. Yeah. There's a cockfighting joke somewhere, isn't there? But I got some of these delivered the other day. And I ate them with the biggest smile on my face. I was completely nude. Completely nude. Different type of cockfighting. And I had 10 with chips. With chips.
They are really good wings.
Unbelievable.
They're great wings. I was begging to Joe, because a lot of people were saying there's inconsistencies with this competition. We're not getting the things ordered from the same places. We need to stick to that. And I said to Joe, most importantly, get these bloody wings back from the big Cockfighters, because it's absolutely delicious. And for me, I'm having a lovely time.
Yeah. They're really nice, those wings. The Pheno Pitter, of course, is an absolute staple.
Right, so I've got my Pheno Pitter here. Ethan, do you want some of this? Oh no, you're scanning on a wing. Look at Joe there. Washing it down with a
It's all
lovely
punctuated by the old H2O, isn't it?
glass. Yeah. I'm struggling here. The Pheno Pitter's got a lot of hard work because if you're not from the UK, you've no idea of the delights that is a peri-peri chicken thigh with halloumi in, with onions, and with a little dip there as well. The Pitter's always great. It's a good bite of food. I'm going to go in.
It's got the biggest depth to it. Now, all the others are just this and that, aren't they? There's many layers, the caramelised onion, the lettuce, the chicken, the bread. It all adds up for me.
The Pheno Pitter, it stunned everyone when it beat lasagna. It was one of the big moments of the time.
Take it.
But I think it's met its match. And for me, it ranks bottom of the 3.
What?
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
The Pheno Pitter rank. Why are you telling him to fuck off?
You can fuck off.
Pheno Pitter's at the bottom. It doesn't bring me the joy that the other two bring me. Like you said, running in when you've been out on a long walk or you wake up in the middle of the night. Pheno Pitta never gives me the satisfaction that water does in that scenario.
Can I ask you about the question where someone says water tastes like nothing?
Fine.
Do you agree with that? Because I think it tastes like water.
I think largely it doesn't taste too much.
But doesn't it taste of everything at the same time?
No.
It doesn't.
It's not like white light. If you refract water, it actually separates into every flavour. No, I think it doesn't taste too much. But it's got that refreshing quality that's unbelievable. However, chicken wings are the best of the three. My vote is for chicken wings. These are very, very good.
When I think about what's to
that
come,
buffalo taste, man, come on.
when I think about what's to come and the bigger boys that this buffalo wing is going to have to fight against, them wings in particular are quite something. And I think that they will have a great battle on their hand. And I wish people, because Cockfighters is quite, UK based, so we'll go and try a Cockfighter buffalo wing, knowing that it's going up against, the big boys in the future, maybe the lamb curry or the poppadoms, etc. For me, and I think a lot of people will agree, it's the buffalo wing.
Yeah. Although, fair play to water.
Ethan, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking, fuck off water. We get it from the shite tap in here. Although, actually, surprisingly, I have been enjoying water recently, and I've begun to drink it.
Really? New year, new you?
Well, I've never really drank water before. I've always drank the flavoured ones of the Robinsons. But I've actually decided to start drinking just bottles of water.
What colour was you? Hey, stop eating all those wings, you.
Eat them all.
Slide them over here.
There you are.
Oh, he's cheeky, isn't he? What colour was your wee when you were drinking the other water?
Oh, no, I was having vitamin tablets, so they were bright yellow.
I got a wink for you here, mate. Bright yellow?
Well, that was the vitamin tablets that I've just been having for... I don't know exactly what they do, but vitamins are apparently good for you.
Yeah, they are.
So I've just been drinking everything now, water and Hugh, and water, yes, all right, it keeps you alive, but it doesn't give you that lovely spicy taste. And if you're having those buffalo wings with maybe a pint of something delightful, also the Pheno Pitta is a great, great treat. But I've just had them next to each other, and I'm just craving. I have that next buffalo wing. Even though the Pheno's delightful, I can't stop thinking about the wing.
Right, well, that wing there is yours. Go and take it, even. It means
that I'm going to reveal the Patreon vote, but it doesn't matter. Wings win.
Yeah.
Wings win.
Wings win.
Let me reveal the Patreon vote.
Wings
win. And you know what? Here we are again. Buffalo Wings wins on the Patreon with 51% of the vote. Pheno Pitta down with 13 and Water with 36, which means Buffalo Wings is through to the semi-final. One of the Goliaths of the competition.
Brilliant.
Unbelievable. And a great showing from Buffalo Wings tonight as well.
Amazing show.
Nice spice to them. Great crust. Great coating. And they've been sat there for 15, 20 minutes, plus the delivery time.
Yeah.
And they were still crisp.
I think they could go far.
They're already into the semi-finals.
Semi-finals. Welcome one and all. Right, well, that has been the 9 out of 10 club. I think next week we've got an absolutely incredible tie. Lamb curry, poppadoms against each other, and a bloody pizza thrown in the middle. We need to go for some sort of run afterwards or before. Even.
That's an incredible lineup.
I'm marathon training, so I'll fit it in carb. What are you shaking?
Not strictly.
Ethan, you're happy with that, aren't you?
Yeah, what a start.
What a start. Honestly, there's an excitement in the air, and I love it.
I've got a quick top 3 if you want to do it.
Of course.
It is time for this fucking class feature. The top 3.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. The top 3.
Top 3. Top 3 kitchen appliances.
Oh, great.
This is stuff that when you get into your kitchen, this will be hard for Ethan because it's empty. But what are your top 3 kitchen appliances? And I want to throw in something else. I wouldn't mind if you lob a pan in.
Lob a pan in?
Like, if you really love your frying pan, I wouldn't mind. You can use that.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Right,
Yeah.
do you want to go first then? Or do you want me to go first?
Well, I can go first. In at number 3, my favourite... Well, I'm a really big fan of a toaster.
It's a classic.
Because
it's a classic.
It can take your humble piece of bread and turn it into a delight.
Yeah.
And also, it's really good at cooking potato waffles as well. So that's my. In at number two is my air fryer.
Yeah.
It's been a trusted friend for so long. It's like Guinness, I think, though. It's coming to the end of its quite extraordinary peak.
Do you think?
Yeah. I saw some American kitchen appliances. This is why I brought it up when I was flicking through adverts. There's now a steam air fryer that steams and air fries at the same time.
Oh, imagine a full sea bream in there.
But can I say, number one is actually a spatula. But do you know the one with like the sort of it's only small. And I don't know. It's like plastic, and you can sort of use it to get right underneath your eggs.
Oh,
what's that spatula called?
It's unbelievable. The one that's like you can also use it to get really close to the edge of a bowl if you've been making like a dressing.
Yes.
Oh my God!
That spatula,
the Teflon coated, semi-rubberized, heat-proof spatula is world class.
It's world class, and I think we bought ours from IKEA 3 years ago for £2. It's the best £2 I've ever spent.
That's a fair thing to say.
It's my top three.
My top three. Number 3, a heavy wooden chopping board. Because do you know those plastic ones that warp?
Yeah.
The little wooden ones that get big cracks in them. They're sliding around when you try to chop your onions. You chop an onion and half of it's falling off the chopping board. Forget it. Give me min 1 inch thick, min 16 inch wide, and min 12 inch deep.
Oh,
I'm telling you now, if it's not 12 inch deep, I'm not interested. The big heavy ones, and you can chop an onion, put it in the corner. You've got rooms in it.
How much would you spend on a chopping board like that?
Well, I usually get one of the cheaper. I get the IKEA one, which is still it's more expensive than a smaller one, but it'll last you 3 or 4 years. 30, 40 quid. Those big butcher's blocks, do you know those chunky fuckers that are like they have at a Nando's that are about this thick? Those can run you a couple £100, and I've never done that. Now, one day I dream of a world where I'm basically doing everything from a butcher's block.
They can run you a couple.
I haven't had the privilege just yet, but a chopping board, a heavy, big chopping board, game changer. Number 2, instant read thermometer. Instant read.
You're lying.
Oh, right, sorry.
You eat beef all the time. You eat beef mince all the time.
Yeah.
You have to check the inside of that.
No, I'm not using it for beef mince, am I? Oh, hello. Hi, who's that?
Who's on the phone?
Oh, yeah, it's... Yeah, it's me, rotisserie chicken.
You talked.
How are you going to know if I'm cooked all the way from breast to bone? I'll just pop my instant read thermometer in you, and if you read 72 or above for a minimum of 5 seconds, you're cooked. See you later. And it's still juicy, baby. She remains juicy throughout.
What?
I'm no longer overcooking my breast because I'm worried I might get food poisoning. I can ram that thing down a sausage like you wouldn't believe. Ooh. I can cook shanks from frozen risk-free, baby. It is exceptional. Do you know what it helps as well with? Oh, let me just boil
the ladies?
No, I don't know. Yes. Let me just boil a potato. Oh, it's not quite cooked in the middle yet. No guesswork. Let me just check this cake. Not quite cooked in the middle yet.
What are you talking about? What degree does a potato need to be?
Hundreds.
Nice!
It's unbelievable. Honestly, for cooking meat. Do you know like the scariest moment? Do you know when you've ever cooked meat on a barbecue? Yeah. And all bets are off as to whether that fucker's cooked through. Because it's 1,000 degrees on the outside and raw in the middle.
Oh, nightmare.
That it literally changes the game. I cannot get food poisoning anymore. And Lord knows I've tried.
I don't even know what game you're playing anymore.
God damn it, neither do I. And number 1, and this isn't including, obviously, the knife is the best thing.
That's one of his bullshit statements. No, the knife is the best thing.
The knife is the best! Alright then, if that's not taken for granted.
A fork is fundamentally better than a knife.
Yeah, cool. Let me just chop up these onions in this mirepoix with a fork.
Cool. Let me just eat my dinner with knives.
Well, we all know that if you could only have one of the main 3 cutleries, it would have to be spoon. The 12-inch chef's knife, that versatile bad boy, from running down the length of a celery to, going horizontally across celery, it does the lot.
Yeah, this, my mum bought me one of them for Christmas, but she wouldn't give it to me because she used it on Christmas Day and said it was too sharp. She wouldn't trust me.
And that's what I'm saying. It's so good, you legally can't even give it as a gift. That's how good it is. The chef's knife, I use it every single day of my life. Perfect. It's a perfect implement, and you couldn't literally cook without it.
Right, Ethan, this will be good.
Number 1.
No.
Number 3.
Start at 3. Always start at 3. Work our way down.
It's been a while since we've done one of these.
Let's do, though, next week. What are your top 3 numbers, 1, 2, and 3?
Brilliant.
Number 3. 2. Number 2. And
It's got to be 3.
It's got to be 3. And number 1 is 1.
Yeah,
The
right.
top 3, 1, 2, and 3 is
Need a number idea
clear.
for next week.
Number 3. The washer dryer. The washer dryer washes and dries your clothes.
Can
in
we,
one
can we hit the
swoop.
pause button a little bit there? Is a washing machine strictly a kitchen appliance?
No, you can't have that.
'Cause
I'm talking about food and like...
I know people mostly keep them in their kitchen, but it's people keep them in the garage, people keep them in the basement, people keep them in the sort of storeroom, the back room.
I do
the
remember
pantry.
there once there was someone who said that if you put with in a bag a piece of salmon with some seasoning and you put it in with your washing. It was when the cost of living crisis was going mad. And everyone was just thinking of ways to save money. So you'd wrap it up in a really good bit of. You'd wrap it up. You gotta wrap it up. Because neither do you want your clothes smelling of fish or your fish tasting of Daz. So you'd go.
Who's Daz?
What have I been using? So you got to really.
Who the fuck is doing this?
Anyway, and then you put it in your wash, and if your wash is 60 degrees for an hour, that'll come out perfect.
Sous vide salmon.
You get that
in with your dirty pants.
You get your temperature probe out, and it'll be like, oh my god.
So in one of those like vacuum sealed bags,
Yeah.
you just put your salmon in with your in with your whites and cook. Oh my god.
Oh, what's number 2?
I can't do that. I've got to try that.
Someone,
Lizzie
please.
is gonna hate me trying that.
There's someone listening now who will just try that for us. Just give it a go.
We won't do it.
Please
But
try it.
please, this isn't.
We'd
Yeah,
love you
try
forever.
it, film it, eat it, and don't die.
I don't know about eating it, we'll just try it.
Oh, God.
Right, what's number 2?
Oof. Number 2 is the teaspoon.
Oh yeah,
It's quite good. I love
really
a
good.
teaspoon.
It can be used for yogurts, cups of tea,
Yeah,
cups of coffee,
Yeah.
cups of bovril.
yeah.
Are you a Bovril boy? Yeah.
I have been. I might go back to it.
Yeah.
It's versatile, the teaspoon. The
Yeah.
smallest of the spoons, so do you know if you get a corn yogurt especially, there's the little triangle bit where you've got like the little pot of strawberry.
Yeah.
You can scrape into that and like get right in the corners to make sure you're getting all the strawberry. If you were to use the tablespoon,
Wouldn't fit.
so it doesn't even fit in it, and you try to rotate the spoon to try and get to the corners. You're not getting the corners.
Teaspoon's unreal.
What's number 1?
And also the other thing with the teaspoon, it's the only one that can ever get into like a sort of like herbs and spices pot.
Oh, yeah, so true.
Yeah. Really light as well, so if you need
All right, we get it. You like
portable. Number one.
Surely you work backwards.
I'm gonna say. Oh, it's a real tough one. I've got 4 that are fighting it out in the top of my head. Do you know, like, it's a bit of a niche one, but I'm really thankful for it because I've got a small kitchen. The fan. The fan above the
Oh, the
hobs.
extractor fan.
The extractor fan, because honestly, it gets so hot and smoky in there, and every time the smoke alarm would go off when I don't put that on, and I have to stand on 2 chairs and use my TV remote, and on my tiptoes to reach it. So it really prevents, because I didn't realise it was there at first, it prevents all that trouble at all from occurring, and you can see. If without that you can't see before the smoke, sometimes you're gasping for breath.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might be
Pass out.
if it ever got too much.
Can I tell you something about our extractor fan? So our extractor fan, obviously, it's above the oven, goes into like the cabinet units.
Yeah.
And then above that, there's just a hole that goes back into the kitchen.
Oh, no.
It's just like it needs to like be sucked into the out and out.
That's mad.
Ours is just a gap, like a funnel
Like a
that
glory
puts
hole.
it back. A glory hole, basically, for gas.
I don't believe in extractor fans.
What do you mean?
Isn't that just, there's a bit more flavour about the air, isn't there?
Yeah, that's true. It's like vaping.
Yeah.
But you got a beef flavoured vape.
All right, everyone, thank you very much for watching the Sloppy
Brilliant.
Joe's podcast. That was great fun.
Actually, sorry, Joe, just quickly. I just thought, and I'm really annoyed now. Have you ever had a George Foreman grill?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unreal.
they are great.
I don't have one anymore, but I used to eat meat when I had one of them, and ever since then it's just became yogurts because I don't trust myself. But
When's your birthday?
April 17.
I was going to
Oh
say,
shit, am I allowed to say that?
why?
It's
In
just
case someone cloned your identity.
Yeah, hack at my bank.
Yeah.
What you?
Why?
Right.
Why? What was your sort code and?
Yeah, and what's your mother's
Account
maiden
number?
name?
I meant my email.
They're gonna hack. Yeah, we sound.
What? So your email password is your birthday.
Also, I swear we did it last year. In fact, I think we did it the year before.
We've
that
done it
as
every
well.
year.
We've done it every year.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
People will figure it out.
Yeah.
Unless if you want to log into Ethan's emails, you're not finding much in there.
What do you want for your birthday then? A George Foreman?
Yeah, man, and an air fryer.
All right, fucking hell. What,
Don't fucking push it.
we're not made of money.
What do you want to get him?
George Foreman.
Yeah, just give him the George Foreman. Yeah.
Perfect.
You have one of the massive ones. where
Oh,
you can
shut
grow
up, big. Who you
Honestly,
cooking
this
for?
guy is unbelievable,
One of
isn't
the
he?
massive ones. he
Cooking
said.
a yogurt on a George Foreman in a few weeks. Right, thank you for joining us. Get your thoughts in on the 9 out of 10 club. And if you want to be part of the vote, join the Patreon.
Someone cook some salmon.
I'm off now.
Yes,
I'll be
Japan.
back in 2 or 3 weeks.
gonna
it's
miss
gonna,
you.
yeah, I'm going to be doing a little Tokyo Diary where we'll come together and talk about what I've done. That's a Patreon exclusive. So if you want to see that, you want to see the extra stuff on Patreon, get
Yeah,
part of the vote, join the Patreon.
And
The
let
link
Joe
is in the
know
description.
if you've been to Tokyo, where to hit up.
Where should I go? Right, thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye everyone. Wave Ethan.
See ya.